Coming up in this video, what is a spiritual awakening? This is a simple overview.
I'm Heather.
And I'm David.
From ZenRoseGarden.
.com.
Where we combine the magic of mysticism with the science of self-growth.
And in this video, we're going to share a simple overview on what a spiritual awakening is.
And we're also going to share a couple of resources for digging deeper into this topic at the end.
But first, let's talk about what a spiritual awakening is.
So everybody starts out in life just trying to survive, right? Just trying to live. So you rely on caretakers, usually your parents, to feed you and make sure you keep breathing, put a roof over your head, buy you toys and oatmeal and the other fun stuff on that bottom rung of Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
As you grow up, you move up that ladder through the safety needs rung onto the love and belonging level. And even some of the self-esteem stages, right?
So during this part of your life, structure and order is programmed by way of your family, culture, and society in general. And there are some really hard and fast rules like don't murder people.
And some softer rules like be fair, share your toys and your oatmeal.
That you do learn to live by and Yeah.
Along the way, things happen in your life that, well, they kind of fuck up your shit, right?
Whether it's due to abuse or some other traumatic events in your life, you wind up somewhere
much different from where you thought you'd end up.
And you feel broken.
You feel helpless.
You feel abandoned and defeated.
Woe is me.
Drama queen. But you can't accept that this is how it's supposed to be.
You wanted better things in your life.
At some point, things finally reach a point where you just can't take it anymore.
Just can't take it anymore. Or some event happens that breaks your current reality. And it's just not making sense anymore.
You start looking for something else.
Something bigger. Something that makes you feel whole again. Often, the journey to find that something is beyond rough. It can be downright earth-shattering.
So this journey is the process of awakening.
Yeah.
Special effects.
Special for sure.
But you won't reach the point of actually awakening until you've learned the lessons you need in order to awaken.
So keep dealing with the same toxic relationships, no matter how many times you swear them off.
And those you trust most screw you over. Who said that one?
After you've learned your lesson the last time.
So it's like when you go to take out the trash, right? You've got all your old shit jam-packed in a giant, oversized, hefty trash bag. You know the one?
Anybody ever done that?
But as you were throwing it into the dumpster, it breaks everywhere.
I've never had that happen.
Instead of picking it up and throwing it in the trash can, you get distracted and nostalgic, and you sit down on the dirty asphalt in the alley where people have probably peed, and you start sifting through all the things, but going like, oh, but maybe I should keep that, and you start stuffing things back in your pockets instead of just going, hell no,
and throwing it all in that trash can.
So it's like this last test.
Are you really ready?
So, moral of the story, do not sit in dirty alleys sifting through your old trash.
No, please don't do it. If you can relate to that, smack that like button.
So, Carl Jung believed that we are all fragmented and divided, but that whether we know it or not, we are all searching for our souls. And he called this search the individuation process.
Essentially, there is our outside world, our family, community, society in general, basically all the stuff from the first part of your life when you and Maslow were getting acquainted.
All those things come with rules for how we should behave on the daily. And this stuff falls under the realm of the conscious mind, like basically don't drink orange juice after you brush your teeth. Basic stuff.
That's kind of a unique experience, I've just got to say. But we also have our inner world, our subconscious.
Or Jung called it the unconscious.
And this is where everything that we don't know or simply cannot observe within ourselves lies.
This is the part we're largely unaware of.
Or at least not woke to.
This is the part we come woke to, right? So once we start becoming aware of this larger consciousness, we start looking for more information.
And that is when the process of spiritual awakening begins.
So usually people aren't super aware of it until it gets to the point where it is undeniable.
You have had enough and you decide to change instead of repeating that cycle again. Hashtag get woke, stay woke.
So spiritual awakening happens when your ego, anybody heard of that word?
Or your conscious sense of self.
Right, steps aside and lets the spirit, the universe, God, higher power, inner knowing, inner wisdom, whatever name resonates with you, or higher consciousness, take the lead.
It's starting to shift from your ego's constant state of learning and doing to a state of intuitive knowing and being.
Yeah. So Taoism refers to this as the lower soul getting refined into the higher soul.
Blending, melding, merging, becoming one awesomeness. So we're going to be digging into this topic more over the next few videos, including 5 harsh signs of spiritual awakening and how to handle them like a boss. So be sure to hit subscribe and spank that notification bell if you want to learn more.
And we've also included some goodies down in the description box, so be sure to check those out. But first I want to say this has been so much fun. This is the first video in our series Exploring Spiritual Awakening Like a Boss. So be sure to click the playlist link in the description if you want to watch the rest of the series.
And thanks for watching. We do love to spend time with you, our hashtag YouTube fam, and we would love to get to know you better and help you kick ass on your journey.
That's what we love doing.
The path from the lonely darkness to the awesomeness of being woke seems, well, kind of fucked up, right?
It's a little fucked up. It can be.
And if you learned something new today, smack that like button a couple times.
And if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. We do like to make it easy for you.
And for more live hangouts, behind the scenes secrets, and mind hacking pro tips.
Be sure to subscribe.
And spank, spank, spank the bell. Spank, spank, spank the bell. To turn notifications on.
So you will never have to remember
what David just said. When we drop a new video.
Or go live.
And we know that time is a valuable and precious resource. And the fact that you guys have chosen to spend that with us, we honor and appreciate that. But most importantly, that you are here to level up your skills, your life, and your mind, as well as everything else that entails to a whole new level. We honor and appreciate that even more. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
Like this one over here, or this one right here. We want to know which one you're going to watch first.
Definitely watch the right one.
Which might be this one.